Okay, do you guys progress on?
Correct.
Alrighty then. All right, so you guys progress onward, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Brina and Leovar, I'm guessing you guys are out in front again?
Yep.
Okay, can I get a move silently, a spot, and a listen from you?
I tell Leovar I'm not crossing another thing as called river ever again.
And how do you plan to get back to the gnomes?
You're gonna be stuck over here.
Someone build me a boat. Okay, what was it? A survival or what? A spot? David? What was
I
the...
said move silently, spot, and listen.
Okay. Move silently, spot, listen. Okay, move silently is a nat 20. Spot is not so great. 14. And listen is a 10.
Okay. All right. So, as you guys progress deeper and deeper into this forest area, you start to see the ground sort of change a little bit with a much more predominant feature of you can see a lot of branches and leaves have been like deliberately put on the ground here. And you can, as you're stepping on it, you can feel like it's been run over a lot. Like this is kind of deliberate for sure. It's kind of like a bedding almost. As you do that, Leo and Thera, you are seeking, you are in front of your party about 40 feet, and you come upon what looks to be two more of these ape-like creatures. They don't appear to... can you make a hide check for me?
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Um, 21.
They don't appear to see you, and you see them kind of like picking off the ground and like smashing stuff, like just kind of smushing stuff down. But they're just hanging out right there. Both of them appear the same as the other ones that you've seen. They're just big freaking apes that are all white.
Same one too.
Huh?
Repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat.
Sure. So we got sneak attack this time.
Yeah.
Good, fuck these things.
I think I would get sneak attack on the second one rather than the first one.
Well,
He can get two.
yeah, you can get one. He can't get one, but he can get two, and you can't get two.
Okay, I can't
are there
tell
numbers
the
over there?
I see one number, but I can't see the number that it is.
Right. So,
Okay. So 1 and 1, and then run.
yeah, let's hit them each once, and then get the heck out of dodge.
Okay. I attempt to lose a bolt.
Go for it.
Does 29 hit?
Huh?
Does 29 hit?
Absolutely.
Woo! All right. Now let's do.
That's number one. Leobar shoots that one. He hits.
Let's do is the damages and hope to high health. Good damage. 23 damage.
All right.
Yup.
Okay. And then you both move back.
Yep.
All right. As you move back, Leo shouts out, "The Crummin!"
As much as I would love to get another hit off, I don't think I should.
It would be risque, as they say.
Risky for the bisky.
I need to do one thing. Everyone roll for initiative for me.
Got it. I just saw like a
Ezra.
little grin, and I was like,
15.
They also have him.
Josh.
17.
Stephen Heat.
He's
Marina.
emotional damage.
I'm going last.
Jess.
17.
All right. So, you guys hear a loud rumbling And you see a third one suddenly appear.
Oh shit.
Except he appears bigger and better, and instead of white, you see that he is all silver, and you see that there are black streaks on each of his arms, and his maw is whiter and bigger, and his claws are longer and sharper.
I don't
like the
this.
sound of that. That sounds
Yeah.
like tank.
Oh shit. Cat.
Oh dear.
All right, so this guy moves all the way up to here.
Oh god.
Lovely.
They have reach, don't they?
Yep.
Yes.
Balls.
Leo is going to hold his initiative. Jessica.
Is that the big one?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna move over there and haste.
Cool. I'm about to go hide, so never mind.
I want you to be able to move fast.
Josh.
I'm going. Oh.
Actually, invisibility would be kind of pointless, right?
No.
Give a sneak attack.
Yeah, she get a sneak
Haste is going to give her 3 shots. Invisibility will give her 1 sneak attack.
So essentially 4.
Invisibility instead.
Okay, cool. And I also still have my one for the day if I need to hide again. Like,
Yeah.
woof.
Which one's the big scary one?
The one literally in front of you.
Damn.
Right? It stopped just far enough away that we can't get in the range without taking attacks of opportunity.
Well, yeah. I know that.
Did you actually smell that? All the spray?
No, that was peanuts.
Oh. Choking on nuts on your mouth?
I'm gonna move. Hi, screw it. I'm gonna move up in front of the tree and take an attack of opportunity.
So up to it?
Yeah,
Or...
Right there?
over 5 foot more. That way Ezra can get in next to me.
Okay. It hits you. Well, it tries to hit you. Sorry.
Right, yeah.
Sorry. AC,
25.
it hits you
Yeah.
for 10 damage.
Then I'm going to try to hit it back with combat expertise 5.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Then I swing. Right. Damage of 8.
Okay, you realize not all of it goes through.
Gasp.
This shit. Why?
This one doesn't have like plating or some weird.
No.
Yeah, okay. This is what it is next.
Ezra.
I'm gonna cast Divine Power and then move up to it.
Okay.
They finally have calmed down.
Okay. Other ones go. I'm using this to recognize where you are right now.
Oh, yeah.
So you're invisible. That's just so everybody knows.
Okay.
Josh, one of them moves up and tries to attack you. What's your AC?
30.
Misses. Another one moves up and tries to attack Leo. Hits. 10 damage. That's not good. Well,
He's got full health, right?
yeah, he used his amulet, so he's got a little bit of extra temp health. Brina.
I'm moving the fuck away.
Where?
Back.
Okay.
She suddenly turned into an NPC.
Do you want to move over here?
Yes. I want to get more of an advantage so I can get some sort of shots off when I feel like it's ready.
You can get behind this tree,
Yeah.
or do you want to double move?
The real question is where the fuck would I want to go? Because I don't want to be too isolated from another gorilla. I think there will be fine.
You want to attack? Unfortunately, there's a lot of trees in the way.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, she could move here.
So this is 20 feet exact.
Oh,
You could
got
double
it.
move and get in range for another sneak attack, like in
Next round, if you want.
advantageous position.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Yeah.
move to a better advantage point.
That's slightly better.
Okay.
Wouldn't here be better though?
I'm putting her behind cover. If she wants to stand out in the open, that's fine.
Well,
But
maybe that is behind cover.
Well-
because they're gonna be focusing on those.
yes, but I mean, either one's viable. She asked me to move, so I moved her there. If you want to move here, you can.
I would prefer to be behind a tree.
Yeah, you're kind of behind the tree on both.
Yeah, that's fine. Right
This
there.
is fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Leo goes. Leo, how bold are we feeling? Not bold.
Not that.
Not with 3 alive still.
Bold and brash.
She'll just take a 5-foot step forward and attack. It's number 2. It hit. totally miss. Nothing bad happens. And hit. All right, initiative.
Oh boy.
Ezra,
17.
Josh,
10.
Brina,
9.
Jess.
19.
Leo gets. Leo goes first. He will attack again. Hit. Wow, that's another one. Totally missed. Nothing bad happens and hit.
So 2 more ones because of Leo.
Good God.
That means it's at 13 for the session so far.
I've only got 12 because it's just
Oh,
12.
we were at 11.
Jess.
No, 10.
So 12.
Fireball! Empowered.
Bolero de Fire.
Bring down the rainforest.
It's gonna get complicated.
I
Yeah,
think you can
there's
only hit 2.
there's a lot of trees in the way. You could definitely hit 2, no problem. Hitting 3, you're shooting through a fucking mass of stuff.
Yeah, let's just do 2. The big guy and the far one.
Well, these 2 would be the easiest to hit. These 2 are the easiest to hit with fireball. But if you just detonate it on this guy, you're gonna hit him. Well, if you detonate it
What's the...
here, boss will take half. This guy will take full.
Oof.
I mean, I still have to roll, right? Or
He's going to have spell rest.
You didn't have spell
lead.
rest.
Let's see.
Just the one we're fighting has damage reduction of some kind.
Did I say empower or no?
You did.
You did.
No, I don't have it.
Is that a good fireball? Can't tell.
It looks
Decent.
like 30.
33, so 38.
Oh, that's actually a really good fireball. 38 times 50%. That'll be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 plus 38, that'll be 58?
57.
57? Okay.
Whew.
Remove 1. He dies.
Oh, thank Bob.
That would be 23.
Now that'll
No.
allow me to get closer.
Sorry, 28. Ezra.
Yeah, I attacked twice. Because I cast the Divine Power. 26.
You hit.
27.
Hit.
There, D10. There, D10. 12 damage
Okay, not all of it goes through.
and 17 damage.
Not all of it goes through.
Bullocks.
I'm not excited for its turn.
Yep.
Josh.
Neither am I.
I'm gonna
It's not going to go past me and Josh.
just combat expertise 5 and swing it.
Go for it.
If it's smart, it'll-
Yay, a crit for over 30.
Nice.
I did almost as much as Fireball. Great damage reduction.
And then a 18 to hit,
That misses.
19 damage.
Bam. Not all of it goes through.
Yay, crit.
Touch it, get crit.
Brina, roll d20.
Why?
To find out if you go before it or after it,
I rolled an 11.
It goes first.
Oh shit.
that's probably better for your purpose.
Ezra. It attacked you because it don't like what you did.
No, I don't think it would have.
What is your AC?
24.
So hit. So 9 damage and 8 damage, and then it rends
Ooh,
for an additional 25 damage.
stop dying.
9 minus 8 minus 25 minus.
Bullshit.
If this thing gets to red twice, I'm gonna riot.
It hits you 2 more times, and then those do 9 damage and 12 damage, and then it rends again.
Riot time.
Instead of rioting, I'm just gonna die.
The rend does 18 damage,
And then a bite.
and then a bite.
Are
At
you
least
down?
don't actually die.
It misses.
I have 2 health.
Brina.
Do I have a clear shot on this thing, or should I move?
You can
closer?
move to it, yeah.
Yeah, you could. I mean,
3 diagonal will be get her 15.
yeah, you could shoot it.
Okay, I know I only get one shot off of
Yeah,
it.
but it's sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Let's hope it's a good one.
And then you have point blank as well. So.
Yeah. Thank God it's a good one. Okay.
God, that that firebolt did so much damage. Just pop that.
Pop goes the monkey.
Does 34 hit?
Oh yeah.
If it didn't, I would cry.
Well,
You did 81 points of damage.
Good.
okay. So time to pull
Bruh. Yeah.
360.
I don't know what you expect.
Ow.
It's a boss. I gotta do something with it.
Ow.
I like that. It's a boss. I gotta do something with it.
That was shitty. 3d6.
Nah, damn, you'll find.
What?
You know, the song. Oh wait, we can't say that. Copyright. Shit.
15 damage for the bolt.
Okay. Not all of it goes through. Wow, that was a really low sneak attack.
Yeah, I rolled like 2, 2, 3 on my sneak attack.
Did you still do your D10?
Yes.
And then the +1 from Blue Blade?
Yes. I rolled real shit.
That's real bad.
Yeah.
The other one goes. It attacks Leovar.
It's like you could do 15 on just a normal shot.
Yeah. They were just really shitty rolls.
Miss. Hit. So that's gonna be.
Ain't that ironic? Missed the first two, hit the second two.
So 14 damage. Then the rend. 20, 30. So did 30 damage to Leovar. Tries to bite. It crits. Wonderful.
Oof.
15 more damage. Alright, Leovar's got 22 health left. Initiative.
Let's hope
Ezra.
that we can beat it on initiative.
Well, if my friends don't kill it, I die.
Okay.
Oh
Josh.
shit!
11.
Brina.
This is not
16.
Yes.
19.
Okay, that's looking a lot better.
Leo. Jess.
Can I fireball them both? Or
If you move, yeah, easy.
I am also not invisible anymore. Just
That's true.
FYI.
If you go there, you can.
perfect. I'm gonna empower for the last time. Ooh, fireball. Let's see what I.
It's a 17 save, right?
Yep.
Boss takes half, other one takes full.
Damn it. Well, fingers crossed, y'all.
Yep.
Ooh,
I see a lot of ones, though.
there's no ones.
Oh, is that... oh, okay. Those fours I'm seeing is...
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, we take that.
Yep. Take that as a win.
37. Yeah.
So, 37 plus... 17, right, Josh?
It would make 54.
37... No,
Plus 18.
plus 18.
55.
So, 55.
Yeah, 55.5.
Remove number 2.
55. Woo!
Burns up.
Pop.
Pop goes the monkey.
Well, I've attracted its attention at minimum.
27
Mhm.
damage to it.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Pop goes the gorilla and now it charges us.
Leo goes.
Oh, thank God.
He's going to try and tumble behind it. He does.
Woo!
He attack. He crit.
Nice.
He protect, he attack, but mostly he's an elven snack?
Mostly he sneak attack.
No, I guess.
Yes. And he's an elephant snack.
Or is he human? He's human.
No, he's a snack for elves.
Ah.
15.
Yeah, they kind of don't like him. At least nothing else was going on with Buzz.
Brina.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
You want to shoot it?
Yes, I have no has flanks.
Go for it.
Attempt to shoot it.
This thing's terrifying.
Shoot.
Shoot her! That's a great reference right now.
You
Does
never
27 hit?
Hit.
invisibility and not haste.
Well, it goes for the sneak attack.
So
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you gave it haste.
Invisibility.
5 damage. Because I rolled a 1.
Not all of it goes through.
Yup. And then I attempt again.
Okay.
Okay, much better. 31 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Thought you were rolling for damage. I'm like, what the fuck?
I can. If,
just
if I
can.
had the 3d6s, yeah, I could probably make it. 12 damage.
Okay.
I'm guessing not all of it goes through.
All of it goes through.
Oh, fuck.
Pew,
Well,
pew, pew, pew.
Goodbye, cruel world.
here's hoping that,
Ezra.
I drew.
Wait, I beat its initiative?
Yes.
Heal. Heal if your life depends on it, because it does.
There's no amount of healing I can do that will save me from this thing's death.
Dodge,
No,
motherfucker,
but
dodge,
if you,
motherfucker,
but
dodge.
if you heal, you're not guaranteed dead from like, lettered experience type deal. You have to think of it from in terms
Go
of
big.
Okay, I need you to consider my maximum heal is 4d8. So if I roll maximum, I
big.
heal half of the damage it did to me.
Go big. Go big. You have divine power. You big.
Yeah, I have divine power, and
Did you add the temp health, by the way?
I didn't think divine power did temp health.
It certainly does. You get 1 temp health per caster level.
Okay, so I have 10 health left.
Hey,
Ooh.
hey, it might save you. Any bit of health helps.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, realistically, it dies or I die. So,
Go big.
yeah, I swing. And I am once again betrayed by the fact that I did not have enough base attack to have fucking improved crit. I hit at least.
Hey, at least you hit.
Look, it has 1 health again.
And then I 25 on my second.
You totally hit.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
17 damage.
Okay.
10 damage.
8 dice. So with the final strike, you drive your axe into the center of the creature. Its claws come down on you, but it passes out in death as you pull your axe out from its chest.
Fear. Good God.
Fuck.
That thing hurt more than the others.
You're getting.
I fall over.
You're just getting fucked up today.
Fact.
It goes like, You keep getting screwed over.
Yeah, at least I
What?
wasn't in the crocodile.
Yeah, but it was giving me.
I wasn't in the crab's jaws.
It gave me like a massage with its teeth. It was weird.
It gave me a touch I did not like.
Wow.
I mean, you do that.
Wow.
It grabbed me and I did not enjoy it.
I start healing myself.
I just wander over.
Loppy till we get to the.
Yeah, because
Or-
did anyone else go before it? I was last before it, right?
It got a 1 on initiative. It was going
I
dead
still had it.
last.
I still
Oh,
had it.
God.
Oh,
I
you
hadn't
were
gone.
close.
I hadn't gone yet.
You hadn't?
No.
That was my bad. I crossed you off for some reason.
Oh,
I just didn't want you to go, apparently.
Yeah,
It-
that's
it-
why I was just like,
It was more dramatic for Ezra to
Yeah,
go.
no, it was storytelling. Josh took a 1. He was stunned. He was amazed by Ezra's damage.
No, he was amazed that you didn't die.
He's just watching all this blood and he's like, holy shit. Wait, I have something to do.
hey, oh yeah, the thing that did that.
yeah, that's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, I'm going
That was my bad. I just wanted you to go. It's more storytelling.
thematically.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it though?
Yeah, he killed it before it fucking wrecked his face.
Yeah,
I mean, it did wreck his face, but he didn't die.
yeah. I guess that's true.
Trevor, I did dirty damage.
Yeah, he did.
81 points of damage in a round. No crits and missed an attack.
It was the alpha girl, and it was just like, yep.
Does
Hey, you can riot now. You're not dead.
you can ride on the body to see if the core's in it. Okay.
Fair.
That was fun.
Ow.
Fun.
Does this motherfucker have a weird chest thing or inside its body thing? Would you like a potion?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
I hand him one of my potions.
I'll use the wand before I use the potion.
Okay. Just you take care of us, you gotta take care of yourself as well, you know?
It's what I was doing while laying on the ground. Now I get up and carve this thing to bits.
Okay. So you carve it to bits. It takes a while, but you eventually do find the core.
Was there anything else I might... Nope. There's nothing I find potentially useful in this creature other than the core.
Yeah, it's just a creature. You don't... I mean, you could take something if
I
you really...
rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah, no, it's... No, you think that the fang could be highly useful for something in the future. Highly useful. The most useful thing you've ever found before.
Could be used as a crude stabbing weapon, if fashioned maybe for a whistle.
I take its fang.
Good.
If anything, I'll just turn it into like a bone knife later.
And it's got a pretty big fang, so... All right, so... You guys have successfully found the last core. Do you wish to go back the way that you came?
Let's go let our gnomish friend know that his ape problem is fixed.
At least the main one.
Well, Leo kind of goes like, I'm sure that... I mean, we did a lot of damage to the pack, so I assume with the big one gone, hopefully they go away.
Yeah, there's just the little ones that are maybe guarding the other pathways in.
Well, I'm sure they're going to find their leader here and be like, oh no.
And especially him chopped up.
Yeah.
Does this seem like their den?
Do you have knowledge nature?
No.
Yeah.
I have knowledge engineering.
Yeah.
Can I at least loot or search the area where they were bedding down at to see if there might be shit?
Sure. You want to spend some more time here?
Just
Or I guess you can wait while he's cutting up a body.
Yeah.
Roll a search check and Leo will search with you.
Fighting-ish condition.
That's really good. It's really, really, really good.
Yeah, I'm basically full health.
29.
Okay. So you search around with Leo, and all you find in like the bedding is you find some like old like monkey and crocodile carcasses that have been stuffed into a tree and they smell awful. You find what looks to be a whole bunch of fruit that was stashed in a tree, and some of it's fresh and some of it's old and fermenting. You find a stick that has a lot of, well, stuff on it.
Questionable.
And you find what looks to be a very odd looking bone that's kind of sharp, but
Oh, I was hoping that like foolish other adventurers would have came through, but no such luck. I make sure not to touch the random looking stick.
Could have had it has poison damage on it though.
on a 1 you get poisoned.
I don't want to risk touching that.
Leo kind of goes like, we should probably...
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can start heading out.
I swear to God,
Head
if
back.
one of those log monsters pops up again.
Just go across really fast. We'll be fine. What's the chances of it happening twice in the same day? He walks off.
Do you want a legitimate answer? Because I'm not great with numbers.
Well, we don't have a wizard, so I don't think anyone could statistically figure out what that chance is. What's your intelligence, Josh?
14.
So you and Leovar are both smart guys.
Yeah. I just stared over at him.
I was just thinking if you had profession mathematics.
God.
That'd be great. That would fit you.
How not?
just for the troll to be like, I can figure that out.
Hey,
Would that be knowledge? I feel like that would be knowledge mathematics, not a profession, because you want to use your int bonus.
Yeah, but they call mathematicians a
Profession. That's true. You could argue that knowledge would be... No, I think that might fall under engineering too.
Yeah, it would fall under. It would fall under like engineering.
Engineering. Yeah, if you took engineering as a knowledge, architecture. Anyways,
There is literally a blank knowledge, so it could just be the blank knowledge. Yeah.
all right. So you guys all head out towards the cliff again.
Yep. Go across the river, get a rope back.
Yep. You guys cross back over the river, get the rope back, go back to the cliff, climb up. You know, you guys just take your time because there's no rush this time. Flip the rope to the other side, climb back down, and get to the ranger's house. All before nightfall.
Very quick.
So as you guys are approaching the ranger's house, he seems to be standing out front, and he's just smoking a pipe, and he's just like,
We live?
"So, you made it." Good for you guys.
Great call, just climbing over that hill.
I don't like those things.
Dude, no.
Didn't like that.
I have never fought them, and I never plan to. I'm a little bit too small for that bullshit.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. There
Little
was
too
like
old.
me once.
I think the real.
I just glare daggers at God.
I just stick my tongue out.
I think the thing though.
So I'm guessing you got the worst of it then?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Well, at least you got the wand, right?
I got-
did come in handy.
I got eaten by the crocodile thing.
Sits for a second.
Tentacles.
Thinks.
It blends into the water.
He's like, a mud maw?
Yeah, mud moth.
Yeah.
Oh,
There were
yeah.
2 of them.
Those things are nasty.
Yeah.
For some reason, they can walk on water. I've never understood that.
I don't either.
So they can look like a funny lizard.
They also can cast slow.
I knew they
Is
could
that
cast
what it was
spells,
trying
but
to do to me?
Sometimes it tries to do that to its prey so it can't get away. It's pretty weird.
That's
Ugh.
terrifying.
It must not swim very well, so it must need to walk on
It
water.
actually swims pretty fast.
Oh, that's weird. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it is
Oh.
super weird.
Wizards.
I don't know. It's a weird creature. Don't like it. But you guys all look like you had a long day, so why don't you come inside? We'll make you dinner.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, if you want.
that sounds good.
I don't have a place for you to bunk for the night, but you can tent outside if you want.
We can tent outside.
Tent
That's
outside is
not
the
a big deal.
safest thing I can imagine.
Yeah.
Because everybody's scared of the strange gnome-like creatures out here.
I just have alarms all over the place.
And crazy gnome-like creatures that the half-orcs are scared of.
No, I just shoot them because
I
they're...
know, but they're scared of you.
Yeah,
I
they-
think there's
You're
multiple-
infamous over there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole point is so they don't know there's one of me, because if they knew there was one of me, there'd be 40 of them here, and I don't want that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, orcs are dumb, but the one thing they are good at is just raiding. And no offense, tree ain't good against 40 axes that are pissed off.
No.
Yeah, not a good trade. Nah. Kind of goes like, but feel free, go ahead and he goes, I think I have. He goes inside and he disappears for like 5-10 minutes. Comes back out and he throws this big old fucking like, it's like a big canvas roll. He throws it on the ground. You hear all this clinking sound. He kind of goes like, I have an old adventuring tent. He's like, should fit about 4 of you. He goes, if you guys have any more tents, like feel free, but that's the only one I got.
No, I've got a
I
full-size tent.
will sit outside because I want to look at the things they call stars.
Stars. Fascinating things, honestly.
Never really had a chance to look at them.
If you ever get the chance, okay, and you're lucky, go talk to minotaurs about stars. They are wildly fascinated with them.
I would know about minotaurs since I have knowledge to engineering.
That and we've talked to a few.
Right. Right, because
Oh, yeah.
of the
Yeah.
the
Did
the
we? I'm
yeah,
mixing
the,
up.
the
the
bouncer and the bartender
Yeah.
in the lion's den.
Yeah. I'm just sad about our old party.
I feel bad for Cog. He's seen some shit. Oh no. It's true.
Kind of goes like, yeah, if you ever get the chance, talk to a minotaur about it. They have wonderful stories about the stars. I thought gnomes had good stories, but honestly, minotaurs kick our butt. Not gonna lie. They also have really cool names for stars. Gnomes tend to name them sciencey. It's kind of boring.
We had like cool fancy telescopes to like look up at them closer.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That
I'm just
sounds
saying.
like magic.
Minotaurs just name them cool.
Yeah, it's fair.
They have a star constellation called the Star Phoenix. You know how fucking cool that is?
No, it is cool. We just make fun stuff. We don't name them very well. That's
Yeah.
why we all have like 30 names because we can't pick a good name.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Anyways, wife's gonna cook some honey bread for you guys. She's been working on that all day, and then we have some. I was able to catch you to deer, so we'll get some. I have a recipe for some cinnamon veal.
Cinnamon veal.
Yep.
Sounds delicious.
Huh.
Sounds heavenly, thank you.
You're very welcome. I figured you guys could use something after taking care of my grilling problem.
That
You believe
We
that we
appreciate
actually
it.
would survive?
Yeah, that's why I've been working on the bread all day. Well, not me, my wife, but
You got a deer.
yeah, I went out and got meat. Sit down and relax. I'll be back in a little bit.
Hey, pitch a tent.
I start taking off my armor.
He comes back out in like 10 minutes and he kind of goes like, I pulled this out from the old stocks that I have. And he kind of goes, it's a It's a raspberry wine. Not sure if you guys want it.
Ooh,
Yes. That sounds heavenly.
that sounds fancy.
Yeah. It's not really fancy. It's something I make in my off time. So don't get too excited. It's just a family. It's a hobby.
Raspberry wine sounds delicious.
At least we can be fairly certain that we can trust you. They're not poisonous raspberries or some wild weird raspberry.
Well, I mean, they got to ferment, so it's kind of poison.
That's fair.
And if we're ever in this neck of the woods again, I'll bring something.
Don't be back up in this neck of the woods. I live out here, so I'm left alone.
Well, if we find our way heading up to the Woodguard again.
I mean, yeah, if you want to travel all the way out here, we're still pretty far away. Not to mention, you got to get through the orcs.
They don't seem to have an issue with us yet.
Yet, my friend, yet.
They did ambush us that one night.
They thought that we were trying to sneak.
I became a pin cushion.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
You seem like a tough guy. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm fine now, but still.
Anyways, sit, relax, set up the tent, and I'll be back out in probably an hour. Gotta help the wife. And he goes inside.
Yes, we hang out.
Set up
I hang
tent.
out.
Take out armor.
Does anyone do anything?
Is it dark or is it like twilight?
Getting dark.
I take the rare moment to polish my armor.
Awesome. Anyone else doing anything or just...
I'm gonna lay out my bedroll and just lay down on it and just relax.
Leovar pulls out his mug, his favorite mug now, and pours some of the raspberry wine into it and drinks it. And he's like, "This is so good."
Drop tab.
He pours it for you, and he's like, "This is really good."
I lay on the ground and try to make out the stars and the constellations.
Sure. So
If you look at that one right there, that big one, that's the sun.
It's
Get out of here. I like go over and I smack you. Awful.
Beautiful because
he's not wrong.
he's not wrong, and I don't think we knew that.
Wait. You're telling me the sun is considered a star?
The same thing as those ones, and those ones, and well, all of them they're the same.
So there's countless amounts of suns.
Leovar then points like in the opposite direction, kind of goes, "You see that other really big one? That's not a star. That's a moon."
So you lied to
Bucks
me.
the difference.
Yeah.
Well,
That one doesn't make light.
it reflects it.
I need some alcohol for this.
Absolutely. He pours you some. So when you drink this wine, it's got a very strong raspberry sweetness to it, but you can also taste that there's like a hint of honey with also some other like herbiness to it, and it's and there seems to be a little bit of mint somehow mixed in there, and it is really smooth.
That is delicious.
Leovar kind of goes, Vera, you need to try this wine. It's really good. And there's only like 2 glasses left, and if I don't hand it out, I'm gonna fucking drink it.
She like sits up and scooches over and then grabs the bottle and takes it.
Well, you gotta give some to him.
Yeah. I need to try it.
I give Baj.
If I wasn't in your way,
Make a
you would be
D20 check
gone.
real quick for me.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. Leovar kind of goes like, and he has the bottle again. You have no idea how this happened. He kind of goes like, "I got you." And he pours you some. There you go.
She drinks out of the bottle. This is really good.
To surviving another outing.
Cheers.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Cheers.
So after you guys cheer to that, the wife comes out with these plates. They're more like wooden bowls, realistically, but you see there's a large piece of bread on them with a long strip of veal that's nicely cooked. And she brings out another bottle of what looks to be like the raspberry wine again.
Woo!
And she's just like, "Here's for all your troubles." And she hands you each one of these bowls, and the bowls are small, but they're like overflowing with food. Like the bread is like hanging off the end, and the veal's like hanging out, and there's a fork and a knife just kind of like in this bowl for you guys. They're a little bit small, but I mean,
They're gnome size.
I'll start eating because those things sound glorious.
they're all really good. Like obviously the wife knows what she's doing with the bread because it tastes really good. It's probably the highlight of the meal. The veal's good. It's different. It's not like knockout, but I mean, compared to dry rations, it's pretty fucking good. And the veal cinnamon is an odd taste, but somehow surprisingly gnomish.
Home cooking.
Let me just appreciate the fact that gnomish is a descriptor.
You're welcome.
Odd but good.
Uncharacteristically unexpected.
Unexpectedly good and odd.
Yep, that's how they describe us.
What was the name of the gnome and his wife again? I cannot remember.
We never got the wife's name, but I got the guy's name. Adrum.
Yeah, the wife is Adrum.
Oh, you
Or
said
sorry, the husband is Adrum.
But I don't think you ever gave the wife's name.
I don't think I gave you guys one, right?
Nope.
I'm recording all my notes. I didn't give you one.
Nope.
No.
The wife's name is Infair. The ranger sets up like a nice little fire for you guys and pushes a log so you guys can sit on it, and starts a nice little warm campfire for you guys. And he brings out some lizards, it looks like, and he sticks them on a stick and kind of sticks them on the like near the fire so they kind of like cook, and you hear them kind of like pop a little bit. And he kind of goes like, "Dessert."
Sure, why not?
I think I've had my fill of lizards today.
No, these are really good. Trust me.
I'll try them.
I'll try one.
I'll wait until someone else tries one.
Leovar digs in.
I'll try it.
I mean, I can't say I haven't eaten weirder.
So, when you eat these, they have a kind of shocking feel to them. Like you feel like electricity, kind of like every bite, you just kind of feel like a bit, and it kind of like
almost
vaulty.
like pop rocks.
Kind
Wait,
of.
didn't we have some of these before?
I don't know.
Right, with the
Yeah,
Adventure Guild when
yeah.
they were barbecuing shit outside.
Oh yeah, I think they had them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we've had these.
Oh, you have? He kind of goes, "This is favorite treat of mine. Shock lizards. Great on the campfire."
Where do you find them?
Oh, they just travel around the forest in small little packs. They usually avoid people. You have to go hunting for them. Kind of like hunting quail, except these ones hurt.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Something to keep in
honey.
mind for our adventures.
Yeah. It's very tender meat. It always has this tingling sensation at the back of my throat.
I love it.
So it has a good flavor, regardless of how inaccurate we fellows can cook, which is not very well.
Well, I ain't a cook.
Yeah.
I just cook to survive.
Yeah, so it makes it good enough.
Yep.
It's good enough when you just cook it.
It's got built-in flavor. So, anyways, he kind of goes, "I'm going to turn in for the night. Kind of an old man now, so stay up as late as you want and enjoy the rest of the wine." He goes inside.
Many thanks.
Thank
Awesome
you.
wine, by the way.
Thanks
You're
to
welcome.
you and your wife for hosting us.
More than welcome. Just don't live on my lawn.
We're never leaving. Thank you. Goodbye.
Instead of garden gnomes, they have garden dwarfs.
Garden adventures. Just decorative mostly.
No, you guys took care of stuff. All right, so you guys rest for the rest of the night and get a nice sleep. Now, with that, the next day comes along, which will put you at Silvka.
I
Is
like.
my arm getting any worse?
Oh yeah, it's crawling up.
I inspect it in the morning.
We still got like 2 weeks.
Hey, Bosgrim.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks. We have to go back, get the evil dryad, and then find somewhere to put her.
Well, it's get back to the evil dryad is your time limit.
Yeah.
We're doing that on our way out. We shouldn't be doing this for another 2 weeks. Because it's day, maybe 2 back to Orc encampment. Day, find out where thing is, probably. Dago murder.
What about all of the fiasco with the town?
We can bow out during the middle of that mess.
Maybe, if they let
It's
us.
not going to take 2 weeks. If so, we just burn a hole in the wall.
That's what I'm worried about having to do.
For a portion of the night, I make up my own constellations.
Perfect.
That's cute.
We got Leo to back us.
Yeah.
Funny how that's turned around.
Right?
It's very true, though.
It's like
I was actually
butt heads. There's a bigger problem. Truce.
I was listening to that episode the other night where she didn't let you guys, or she was like, "Fuck you guys can bury the bodies. I'm going to the town." And just listening to that whole thing blow up was hysterical.
Right?
All right, so next morning you all wake up, prepare your spells and whatnot, and as you guys are packing up and getting ready to leave, the ranger comes out in the morning, and he kind of stretches and he has all of his gear on. And he kind of like takes a cup and sips out of it. You guys smell this really strong kind of aroma coming off of it, and you see his wife come out, and she has like a little platter with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 wooden mugs on it. She goes, "Good morning," and
Morning.
she passes them out.
Is it like coffee?
It's not coffee. It's like a really, really hot tea, and it has a really bitter, like ground beet taste to it. It's not exactly good, but it does
Wake-
jostle you awake very quickly.
I feel like this would be very dwarf appropriate, though.
Well,
Like dwarf drink
gnome,
like black coffee. Like this is like basically a black coffee for dwarf.
probably. I mean, gnomes are dwarf adjacent.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what you give somebody who's hungover, like a dwarf or a gnome over.
He kind of goes like, "It's good for you to wake you up in the morning."
I can tell. Ooh.
Yeah, it does just that.
Oh, I like the good old days under the better burrows of home.
You want some?
Oh yeah, I'll take it. You already gave me some.
He pulls out like a little bag of it, and he's just like, "I always keep a little bit on me. You want it?"
Sure.
Gives you it.
Brewed tea of.
He's like, "You just have to cook it on a pot of hot water for 5-6 minutes. You really got to boil the fuck out of it, or else you're not gonna get that."
The real bitter.
Once again, thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, no problem. He's like, "I can get you guys back through the forest, back to the orc encampment if you want. I know the way. That way you guys don't run into any trouble.
That would be fantastic.
Yep,
Wonderful.
But I'm gonna leave you before you get too close."
that's fair.
Got to keep up the rules.
I guess we should warn you that they do have 2 extremely skilled rangers.
Yeah, I know. I've shot at them before, and they've shot back at me.
Okay, so you are aware of them. Good.
Yeah.
Don't let them catch you off guard.
There's a reason I'm still alive. That my wife would kill me.
Yeah, that seems like a fair deal.
I like how he can handle those guys, but he's like, I don't want to handle the gorillas. He could probably go like, "Thrap, they're dead. Okay. Thrap, they're dead. Okay.
Not if he's good at. He's a ranger, so if his specialized enemy would be those, maybe. But the problem is that if they get to him, he's not getting away.
Yeah.
And it's one of him. It goes like the orcs he could catch off guard and scare them.
And he probably, at this point, has favorite enemy half orc. Or orc.
And so he goes, "Whap!" And they're like, "No." I don't even know where that came from. No.
If he has the hide in plain sight part of ranger, oh, fuck.
Camouflage.
Camouflage.
The hide in plain sight, but for nature. So you guys head out and follow him?
Yeah.
So you guys head out towards there, and he tells you, he's like, "So it's going to be about 2 days to get there." He's like, "It'll be 1 day of hard journeying, and the next day you'll get there probably in the morning. But that'll just be mostly for safety reasons, because I don't want to travel the forest at night. So if you guys are cool with that, I can lead you there."
That's fine with me.
Okay. So you guys spend the next 2 days journeying. On those 2 days, he is... does anyone want to conversate with him as you go, or do we just
asked
want to...
him once or twice more if I could study the dagger, but
Huh.
He goes, what dagger?
Okay. Sad.
Nobody else want to talk with him about anything?
You're the one that wanted to find the gnome so badly.
I was hoping for a gnome village, not a gnome guy.
So a gnome guy isn't enough for you, then, I see.
I've talked to plenty of gnomes. He is a cool gnome, but he doesn't know anything about gnome heritage. So it's like, oh,
You didn't ask.
I did. I think I said
He
that.
did.
He was like, oh, I don't really know that much. I went to Rolling Shields. I was like, God damn it.
So,
He's just a cool guy.
what drove you out into the forest, if I may ask? I know you said that you were part of the Adventurers Guild for the longest, but
Yep. Made a good amount of money. He just goes, I just got tired of adventuring. I kind of got old too. He's like, at a certain point, don't get me wrong, rangers don't get better with age. You get a little slower. It's harder to draw the bow. It's just not. Archers are in their prime when they're young. I was just getting up there. And when you're an adventuring type, it's always dangerous. And he kind of goes, plus I had a wife and she was upset and we had all the money that we ever needed. And plus we didn't really like the town life anyways. So
I guess that's fair.
we just decided to go out into the forest and retire, more or less. Now we just live a simple life. If I catch fish, I go hunting. She cooks. She loves to maintain her garden and her little pets and stuff like that out in the forest. And yeah, just a nice, simple, quiet life. Except for the Grillians and the orcs. But I mean, at least I'm skilled enough to keep the orcs away.
Do you ever miss it?
Adventuring?
Yeah.
Every once in a while. It's fun seeing the world, don't get me wrong, but the world's kind of upside down on its head anymore with Iggs and Rao and the war and all that sort of stuff. And it kind of goes old. When you start getting older, you realize there's not a very long lifespan in that work.
That's fair.
Plus, I do not want to hunt dragons. I have seen 2 and I have fought 1 and I was lucky enough to get away without getting absolutely massacred. Dragons scare the shit out of me.
Other than dragons, what is the craziest thing that you've hunted in the guild?
The craziest thing?
Mm-hmm.
The craziest thing I ever hunted was a chimera. But not just a normal chimera. We're talking like a wickedly freaking crazy chimera. This thing was terrorizing town after town after town, and it had one head that was a red dragon, it had a head of a ram, and it had a lion head. But this thing was bigger and stronger than any other chimera I'd ever seen. I've hunted like normal chimeras before. Normal, he says, and he kind of laughs and he kind of
Nothing
goes,
is
nothing's
normal.
normal about that fucking thing.
Yeah.
But this one was just on a totally different level. We didn't even kill the damn thing. It got away. But the thing made its home up in a tower, and we spent a week trying to get this thing out and hunting it, and the thing was wickedly smart, wickedly fast, and killed so many people before we got there. So we scared it off, but not before some of my party members almost got killed by the damn thing. But that was the craziest thing I've ever seen, other than a dragon. And honestly, they fighting for first place, to be honest.
Do you know if any of your members of your party are still within the guild that we may maybe talk to them?
You know what? The only one that I'm certain didn't leave the guild would be Rodwin. So,
By chance, big, burly fightery type.
no, Rodwin was actually a half-elf.
And what was his specialty?
He was kind of like you and him. Points at Leobar.
Oh,
Ah, roguish type.
Yeah.
Of things in the forest, have you ever met like a crazy guy in really old armor?
right.
Yeah, I've met him.
Example.
The guy who
Plays guitar or harp? Wait, what was it?
Guitar.
Yeah, it was guitar.
Yeah. I met him. I gave him the guitar.
Oh. Oh, okay.
What's his deal? What the fuck is up with that?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, he scares the shit out of me.
Oh.
Because he
He's
seems...
from the old empire.
He's from Strikelegs. Or
Yeah.
No, we know that his armor is from that. We don't know that he's from that.
Well, yeah, but he had a Strikelegs coin and Strikelegs armor.
Point is,
Walking history.
terrifying.
I'm gonna be honest, I studied him for like 3 days to see what his deal was, and then one day he just scared the shit out of me by like jumping straight in front of my face, and I thought I was gonna get my face caved in. And then he just wanted to talk, and that was fine. But something made me uncomfortable with the whole horns and yeah. So I got I was nice to him. I gave him a guitar, and I left. And I'm gonna be honest, I really haven't gone back.
Yeah, same here. Never sneak up on him. Found that out.
Trying to think of anything.
Yeah, I found that out too. So we're in the same boat.
We found some sort of. We did find a dwarven like.
Oh. Yeah. You wouldn't have a dwarven entry room, would you?
If I
Random.
did, why would you want it?
Oh, we found.
the door.
Yeah, I've seen it. I don't have the key.
We were wondering what that key might be. I tried futzing with it for a bit, but no.
I've never. I know where you're talking about. I've seen it, but I don't have a dwarven entry key. And honest to God, I have no idea how to open that thing.
Do you think your old guild would?
I highly doubt that my guild has anything from up here.
No, but they.
The fact that there's a dwarven entryway out here is weird. There's nothing in my knowledge of history that we had up here. This has always been bordering elven lands.
We can always check.
I was going to check with some of the dwarves in town, but
Because it would be fascinating to see where it leads to.
what is in there?
Because that seems like up my alley.
Because those usually are locked for a reason. If we could find the door, the keystone, who knows what we'd find in there. Yeah. If you find a rune stone with dwarven runes on it, take it to the door, press it up against the symbols there. Check if it opens.
I've never found one, but if I do, I'll give it a try.
You might find something cool in there, who knows?
Or if you want to send it to the guild and leave it for us, we can come back and check.
I don't know why he'd say.
That'll be a way out of our ways, even.
Yeah, you might as well just check it because it was not a 5-day journey to get back out here.
No, I mean, he could send it to the town, pay somebody to send it back out. And
Oh no, then it's a 5-day journey for us to come back out here.
I'm just saying, if he doesn't want to check it out, and, you know, he's
If I find
retired.
it,
If he finds it, he just wrap it up and then
Do with it
throw
what you will.
Sure thing.
That's how it opens.
good enough. Thank you. I don't think I'll be looking for that anytime soon. So you guys just walk the rest of the way?
Yeah. Okay. What was his name for note purposes again?
What?
What was his
Admiral.
name? Admiral.
So the rest of the trip is quiet, and he seems to know his way around the forest very, very well. Second, you guys camp for the night, and he basically stays up and watches, and Leovar watches, and nothing happens at night. Next morning, you guys wake up and make your way closer to the orc encampment, and about pretty early in the morning, like 9 o'clock, he's just like, all right, well, I get you the straightest way that you could here. I'm going to go back home, though. He's like, I don't want any closer than this. So just keep, and he points, he's like, keep going that direction. You'll find him.
And hopefully here soon, some of the weird forest stuff will be done with.
Hopefully. I mean, you got rid of my problem, so I'm happy.
Please thank Infair again for the hospitality as well. For
Yeah,
us.
no problem. I figure we'll call it even. You got the wand, and I got the my problem gone.
Many thanks. The ones.
Oh, did you want to cast Identify on that thing?
Yeah. I
yeah,
take the
throughout
time.
the day.
Okay. How many charges did you use on
I
it?
used 21 charges
Jesus.
Okay.
off of a 50 max.
Yeah, it has 32 left. Sorry,
That puts it over 50.
Yeah,
that
that's
doesn't
over
work.
50.
Sorry. 20.
29.
How many charges did you use?
21.
21. Okay, sorry.
Use 21?
Yeah.
It has 21 charges left. Sorry. Because if it starts off with 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would have given it 42 when we got it.
Yep.
Cool.
So near full one. Yeah.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Well, hey, I mean, it's better than we know now.
Beats the alternative of 0.
Yep.
And he fucks off.
We fuck our way to the orc encampment, I guess.
But
Fun
we
times.
don't do that.
Oh, boring.
All right, so you all get to the orc encampment. As you get to the orc encampment, you can see that there are a lot of orcs that are coming back on or that are in stretchers or in medical tents and stuff like that. Do you guys make your way to the main?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To find out what happened.
Okay.
I'm assuming the raid did not go well. They were raiding something, if I remember.
Well, if there's people that came back, it probably went well enough.
Yeah, but they were preparing for a raid when we were heading out.
It was a bunch of giants or trolls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hill giants.
Hill giants.
Uh-oh. Kitty in distress.
He's not in distress.
He's
Kitty
just
is just
annoyed.
being vocal.
Attention. Did you feed him wet food? He wants more.
He is a growing boy.
So, you guys make your way to the main hut, and or the main longhouse thing, and the orcs let you in. And when you get in there, you can see that there are tons of orcs on the ground, on bedrolls and stuff like that. Appears a lot of them have pretty severe injuries, and you can see the two, Ragnar and the druid, standing at the throne. And they seem to be having a talk. And there are other orcs kind of running around doing stuff in here.
So, yeah, I guess approach Ragnar, and
Druid, I forget her name.
I don't think we've ever gotten her name, despite attempts.
Yeah.
So you approach the two, and as you approach the two, Ragnar looks at you and kind of goes, "You're back.
Yeah.
Yes. We had some success.
Good.
Shall we pull up?
What happened?"
I'll pull out the 3 cores.
We were able to stop the...
You notice that he's kind of beat up too, but he seems to be doing a lot better than ever
Yeah.
before.
We got the rest of them.
We got the core from the howler monkey things. We got the core from the flying guys. I forgot what the other descriptor for them were. The flying guys.
We got the rest of the core.
Yeah, and we got a core from a bunch of monkeys.
Good. He looks at his sister and kind of goes, "Do thing," and she kind of shakes her head and walks over to a table in the back. Follow me.
We follow.
So
I guess as we're walking, I'll ask her, so what happened?
they were semi-successful, I would say.
Successful, but with casualties.
Orc way. She takes the rest of the cores, and you see that all the rest of the cores have all been you see a ritual kind of set up with each one, and it looks like she's used a multitude of different disgustingly animal parts and blood and some kind of you see a kind of an altar of sorts, about 1.5 foot tall, that has different things reaching on it, and you can see different animal parts have been incorporated into this altar, and they all appear closely the same, not all of them. And she kind of goes, very good, very good. I will, and you can tell she's thinking of the word for a little bit. Put them on table.
Yeah, I'll just play them out.
And she goes, it will take time.
Do you know how long?
She holds up 3 fingers.
Days?
Shakes her head.
Hours?
She points.
Okay.
Talk to brother.
All right. So, just head back over to Ragnar.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you go over to Ragnar, he kind of goes sisters say that she create thing for you to find creature.
That'll
Yes.
take a few hours.
Markadon. Find clan leader.
That's the goal.
Find betrayer.
Betrayer.
That was what he named Mayor.
Yeah.
The elf?
Betrayer. He just says again.
They're the one who betrayed their clan as well as the one who betrayed the city.
Betrayer is not the name I would give him for the city, though I don't know what they're going to consider him, given
Probably traitor as well.
Mm-hmm.
problems.
Do you guys do anything during the 3 hours?
I would ask him, do you have a prisoner for metalworking?
Roll a diplomacy -5.
Not even with everything we've been doing.
That's why you only have -5.
Yeah, I thought we already
10.
tried this.
He kind of looks at you and kind of goes, "Why?"
I wanted to know if I could talk to him,
No.
or if I can teach your people if he could be set free.
No. Punishment.
What did he do?
He just crosses his arms and kind of goes, "Roll diplomacy check."
I rolled a 17.
Kind of goes, "Found guilty of crime,
Of what man?
killing orc."
Is it orc killing orc, or is it outsider killing orc?
Found killing orcs.
And there is no chance to talk to him
Why?
to see what he knows.
See, know about what?
So, I like to learn about metalworking.
Find someone else.
He might be tied to what's going on.
Doubted. He'd been in there a long time.
I was kind of wondering if it was David's old master. I want to know if he taught someone I know.
Don't matter.
It would help us with something that's been going on.
Help with what?
An investigation that we're aware of.
What?
It's part of what's
We're
going
trying
on.
to deal with something else in the town.
I don't care about town.
I was wondering if I can talk to this smith because we found his work elsewhere.
Roll diplomacy check.
14.
Bring back clan leader, maybe. Clan leader make judgment on that.
Have we not already been scratching your back?
You have.
Many times? And will continue to do so.
Bring back clan leader, not problem.
We're waiting right now.
Clan leader will make the final judgment.
What happens if clan leader is betrayed clan?
Huh?
If you're talking about your orc leader,
That's his dad, remember? Don't forget about that.
thank you for reminding me.
It's his father.
Literally. What if your dad's an asshole?
Excuse me?
Orc have way of dealing with this. It hard and fast.
Well, it's mostly called what if we cannot find them alive? There's always the chance with the Markadon stuff.
If not alive, then I'm new clan leader.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So it would be that call.
It is not called now.
Fair enough.
We will go wait for your sister to be done.
He walks off.
Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Shocker.
So I would go back to the hunter's hut.
That guy.
Yeah.
He looks at you.
Well,
Don't worry, it dead. Tired of noise.
cool.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Awful creature. Never want to see again.
Hopefully not. We might have dealt with the rest of them.
Please not. Oh my god.
Apparently, you just needed to keep stabbing it when it stopped moving.
I did. Hopefully not come back. I bury body. Actually, I light body on fire, then bury bones.
Yeah, it's not coming back.
Did you separate the bones?
I mean, they impile.
Wouldn't
Damn it,
be
let me go
separated?
unbury bones.
He goes, they come back otherwise?
No.
Okay.
I've heard,
Then no care.
I've heard superstitions.
I'm surprised you didn't burn them and crush the bones.
Just want to get rid of it. It annoying.
Very much so. Fighting 10 of them worse.
Only imagine. Seen it.
So
Ran
much
away.
worse.
What need?
I just wanted to come make sure you killed it. If not, I was just going to suggest keep stabbing it.
I did. It is dead.
Good.
House quiet now. Happy.
As it should be.
Yes.
Well,
Want skin? He walks up to a thing, pulls off the skin, kind of goes like,
Ooh, I want skin.
We might be able to use that if you don't mind.
take it. I never want to see again.
I can look like a giant monkey.
No one should look like Thing.
You're short. You look like the opposite of giant.
It blanket for small one.
It would make me look like a giant monkey, not a giant ape. A giant monkey. Monkeys are small.
You look silly.
Ooh, 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 ah.
Make sound like that again, I throw you. Listen to that for fucking weeks. Awful. No.
I'm just gonna like test it. Does it feel like
It's just dried out leather. It's been cured. I mean, you could still use it. It's not like hard, but
I was just like testing the resiliency a little bit.
it's nice.
Something
I
I
mean,
could use for armor, basically.
you can make a cloak out of it really easily if you wanted to, or you can make like a leather armor.
Yeah. Cool.
Anything else you need?
Nope, that would be it. Thank you. That's all I wanted to check in. Make sure he had killed that and he got himself some fucking peace.
Wait, does the hunter have a bunch of weird, like, stuff? I forgot, I can't remember if
Yeah, he's got like skins and other stuff around his HUD.
but like weird trinkets and stuff like that, or...
Yeah.
Oh, then I'd offer him a Jakar toy thing.
He takes it and he takes like a piece of like, it's just like a piece of metal, and he like pokes it into like the wood, and then he takes a hammer and knocks it in a couple times, and then he puts the Jakar right on top of it and knocks that in, and kind of goes like, good. Keep bad spirits away.
Yes.
Even though it itself is a bad spirit.
He has no idea.
Good job, gnome. Good job.
The irony of orcs looking at something that looks scary and be like, that good spirit.
Keep
It's
bad
scary.
spirits away.
Keep bad spirit away with bad spirit.
Yeah, the scarier you are, the less scary things come at you.
Do you guys wait the 3 hours?
Yeah, the rest of it.
Yeah.
Okay. After 3 hours, she has all of these trinkets made, and she hands each one to one of you, and she kind of goes, I made 6. Since you brought 6, should help you find creature, can help you point in the right direction.
All right. Thank you.
Should protect you from creature.
From the corruption
Creature.
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 Not
All right.
sure how, but magic.
That's usually how magic works.
Detect magic.
It glows like fucking strong.
I focus.
Okay. You focus on it, and it seems to literally... There seems to be a trail that comes off of this thing, and you see there's a trail on each one, and they seem to kind of all go in the same direction, and it's almost like, literally like a path. And when you concentrate stronger on it, you realize that there is a very strong aura in there of something that has to do with poison, but while you're holding it, it seems to literally be protecting you.
Okay, thank you.
Plus, and
Sorry.
good to know. Creature might be poisonous. This should help protect us a little bit from it.
Are you going to need that extra one then?
Take with you.
I'll have the extra one, that's just in case somebody loses theirs.
I need you all to write down Markadon Idol.
Mark it on amulet.
Yeah, well, Markadon Idol, because you can't wear it. You have to... Oh, I guess you can put it on your belt.
Oh, I thought it was like a necklace.
Yeah, I was thinking necklace.
Sorry, it's more like an idol, so it's like a little thing. It doesn't have like a chain to it, but you can like put it on yourself somewhere. Just
Okay, so we could wear.
it's a little clunky to be worn around the neck unless you want to look like Flavor Flay.
Okay, so it's a Markadon idol. Anything special of note?
It seems to be giving off some sort of protection to you. You're not sure exactly what. Seems to be something to do with poison, and if you focus on the magic, like a detect magic, it literally guides you. It literally gives you like a path somewhere.
Is it like an orb, or is it like a...
So the core is in the top center-ish of this thing, but there seems to be like, it has like a little place that it will sit on, and then there's sort of like animal bones and animal stuff building up around it, and then there seems to be all sorts of different little things, and it smells very, very strongly of blood and like other materials. And it's all held together. It's kind of sticky, but it's doing its thing.
So yeah, I'll just briefly, using detect magic, we can follow the path that it gives off.
You guys head out.
Oh yeah, because I mean we technically have a fresh day.
It's like noon.
Okay, so the real question is, are we heading back to the human?
Oh, well, no, this would be like late afternoon now because we.
It's like 1.
Got there in the morning.
Yeah, you got there in the morning.
3 hours.
Oh, okay.
like
It's like noon or 1.
So are we heading back to the human encampment?
No,
or-
mark it on. Because, I mean, that's the next thing, really.
We can start heading that way.
I mean,
Do we need
As you
to?
have those, the cleric leaves the druid leaves for a second, but then she comes back quite quickly, and she hands you some potions.
These are.
She goes, there's like 5, and she goes, hide from animals, and then she points to another 5. She kind of goes, healing, best we have.
Thank you.
So is it like cure lights or?
They're cure serious wounds.
Holy
There's
shit.
5 of them.
Oh, whoa.
Let's get a cure serious and a hide from animal.
So each of us get 1 cure serious.
And a hide from animals.
Cool. Thank you.
I was about to ask if they can spare it, considering their recent events, but
I think we should just go straight there,
Yeah, start heading that way.
personally.
yeah. I mean, Leo Real would be more excited to hear about results than.
I mean, we do have a
Since she is a druid of the forest, would you like Jakar
Oh
statue?
my god.
Wait, you made 2?
Yes,
made 2.
he made 2.
Right.
Because I rolled really, really good on my check.
Give me 1 second. I don't know if she has the proper skills for that. I don't know if she knows what she's looking at.
Yeah.
Um,
Forest face stuff. I didn't know if you would know.
she kind of looks at it funny and kind of goes, how you know?
We found one in the forest.
You found one?
yes.
Old one.
Should not be carrying around. Bad luck.
I made this though. But
He not understand?
I'm the one who deals with Faye.
You should.
it looked a cute
looks-
adorable.
No,
Creepy as
it's
fuck.
bad luck.
It's weird looking, even real life, even idle.
I mean, I much prefer the wooden thing than the actual one.
Curse of 3.
Do I know what that is?
The
have no
3
idea.
questions.
You can assume that.
What is the curse of 3 again?
Points that thing. Curse of 3.
3 questions?
Yes? She kind of tilts her head.
Just to verify it's not something else that I didn't know. I'm like, ugh.
Something that we should have,
There's
taken-
3 of them in an area, and
Oh fuck.
if they get reunited, they do. I don't know. Like,
Well, I mean, there's the curse of 3, like, IRL. If it happens to, like it's always, like,
If it happens once, it will happen
2 more times, yeah. Like, when someone gets pregnant at work, there's always, like, a second person, and then you're like, oh, a third person's gonna get pregnant. Who is it gonna be?
AKA the counterpoint of 3rd time's the charm.
Or,
Never heard of
pagan shit. If you do something to someone, it will come back 3 folds back to you. The 3 folds law. So, there's a lot of 3s.
3 is a mystic number.
Yeah.
The power of 3.
Triforce.
Charmed.
All right, so you guys head out.
might as well.
It's 10 p.m. Let's fucking do it, boys.
Let's keep going.
Can we kill the market on today?
You still have work in the morning, genius.
It's only
Yeah,
at
it's only
8. He doesn't
It's not
sleep
even
anyway.
10, I'll be fine. You're right.
I thought you
Man,
said
it's
8.
amazing what happens when we
Yeah.
start D&D earlier.
It's only 10 o'clock right now.
It's not even
Not
10.
even 10.
We won't go crazy.
6
3
hours
a.m.
later. So, you guys head out.
Indeed we do.
So, following the trail of the idols, You guys find the trail very easy to follow. It's as long as you kind of like maintain or check with like a detect magic every once in a while, the trail seems to be very clear and very straightforward. You follow it for the entire day, and by the end of night, you still find yourself still following this trail. But it is night. Do you want to follow it through the night, or?
Just to be stated, I did cast mage armor.
Sure.
I say we rest.
I say we rest now.
Yeah, is there a safe enough spot that you guys can find? Referring
It's
to
a forest.
yeah, I mean, that's why I said safe enough. It's not going to be safe, but
I got a 25 on survival. Find a place.
I got a nat 20 for 26 in total.
So you kind of find an area that seems to have a couple of trees that are pretty close together with some bushes around them. It's not ideal, but I mean, it's better than nothing. And it seems to be kind of secluded in a way. Like you'd kind of have to stumble on this place to find it.
I think this will be our best bet to hold up for the night.
So you guys camp for the night?
Yeah.
All right.
These things are weird, and I hate holding it, and it's goopy.
Oh, would you have been able
It's
to
nasty.
prepare a
Yeah.
make hole? I guess you should have had to do that last night.
Oh yeah, because you're fucked up.
Make hole.
I
Boop.
would have done.
Yeah, you're good. You're
Start
good.
the day.
Travels. Because we've had 2 days.
Who is doing the night shifts?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. And the rest of you sleep. Rena, can you make me 2 spots and 2 listens?
Okay. Okay. So for my first 2 spots, 27 and 23, and then listens are gonna be. Oh, that's pretty good. 24 and 22.
Okay. So, on the very first shift of your night, you see what looks to be this odd kind of woodland creature that appears to be made entirely out of wood, but they are moving towards you on the ground.
What the
They are
fuck?
trying to be very sneaky, mind you. They are hiding behind trees and stuff like that, but you can see them, but they are doing a pretty good job of sneaking.
I hate this. I hate this a lot.
Up! I loose arrow 2 if I can get it.
You want to shoot at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm nervous because I don't know what the fuck a Markadon looks like.
Well, it looks
Definitely
humanoid.
Multiple things.
Looks humanoid. It just looks to be made entirely out of wood.
Well, then I'd be like, oh, who goes there? Halt or I'll shoot.
Okay. One second.
Because I don't know. Just trying to be sneaky and I don't appreciate it.
1 second. I need to get this creature out. So, this creature comes out. Do you have a fire?
I would assume we have like a fire.
Small little campfire.
Yeah.
So it comes out and it holds up its hands. And when the light hits it, you can see that it's not really like wood, but it's more like thorny green material. And it has a humanoid face, but it's got like really sharp kind of like ears, and it has what looks to kind of be like blackish gray thorns coming out of its head. And it has what looks to be like a bow and a sword made entirely out of like thorns that it's holding, and it kind of like speaks immediately, and it says something in a language that you don't understand. Huh?
She got us up for this.
No, she didn't say that.
I was going to try to get you guys up. I was trying to get this thing to stop. Vera, I kind of lightly kick her awake. Vera, I kind of need you for this. This seems up your alley. I attempt to converse with it in Undercommon or Goblin.
It does not seem to. It just looks curiously at you.
Hey, anybody understand this thing?
We gotta wait for Jess.
Start waking up and just, huh? What?
We have a
Tree.
guest.
Axe.
Pinocchio has a weapon, so let's not use it.
And the thing also seems to be about like 5.5 feet tall. It's not too tall. You speak Sylvan, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like snap out of my trance and I'm like, oh, what happened?
Roll knowledge nature and add your wild soul level.
So, 25.
So you've heard about these things, although you've never seen one, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but not necessarily a good thing either. They are called thorns, and thorns are basically super embodied natural defenders of the forest. Like, they're pretty rare because the only time that you should be seeing them if there's something really fucked up going on. They aren't necessarily like super powerful, but their mere presence in an area usually means like something going on. Like the Fae, they're a pretty rare Fae, I would say, on the up and up.
So I just look over and like.
And he speaks in Sylvan, and he kind of goes, "Do you speak?" He says in Sylvan, "Do you speak this language?"
I just like lock eye, like I just look over at it and I'm like, oh no. And I'm like, I stand up and I'm like, yes, I do, back in Sylvan. It must mean that this forest is in as much trouble as we heard.
I'm surprised to see you here. Not many speak the language, let know what we are.
I have done much to try to study the Fae.
What is it?
It's called a thorn.
Well, it does look like one.
A little bit.
Looks bristly.
Would I know if they're generally like, they're not a threat to things that aren't harming the forest, right?
They aren't, but that doesn't mean that they fully understand. Like, in general, they are what would be considered good Fae, but they aren't exactly known for being non-aggressive. Like, they are definitely more, as far as like Fae go, they're definitely more aggressive of a Fae. Like, they don't fight, like they're not going to go out and fight somebody, but when they are showing up, they are generally trying to fix a problem.
Yeah. They're still part of the Sealy court, though.
Yeah, no, they are like one of the base, like, as far as Sealy goes, they're part of the Sealy court, and they are rare because they're only called in to fix shit.
Yeah. I would just kind of like lift up my hands and I explain that we're here to try to help. We heard of a creature called a Markadon. That was...
Then we are of the same mission, more or less.
I kind of like look back to the group and then look back to him.
Russell.
I know you fight to defend the forest. Would you join us?
I am not sent to go against the Markadon. I am sent to restrict its problems. Unfortunately, there are not enough of us, and the Markadon is quite terrifying.
We have...
Only a few have gone to it, and none have returned.
At that point, I'd like pull out the little nasty idol.
Kind of sneers at it.
We are not fans of this either. However, we found different cores among the infected. And
Creatures we have missed.
we've dispatched, I believe, 6 at this point.
appreciated.
around the forest, so we hope these will give us enough protection to go against the Markedon itself. But any insight that you might have to share would be greatly appreciated.
I have not seen it, unfortunately. And as far as my orders and what we know, we just know the beast is very terrifying. Actually, finding it is a whole nother issue. So there seems to be some sort of aura in this forest that is hiding it. It is very hard even for us to find it, and the ones that do never return. So, because we have lost so many, we have now just restricted what we're doing to trying to inhibit its whatever it's doing, which I will be honest, I don't fully understand.
I just want to pause. It's here also to help stop the influence of the Markedon. It's of the Sealy Court. It's another fey creature. Its job is to protect the forest, essentially. So it can't help us, but
Does it know anything about the mayor and the chieftain?
please hold. And I turn back to it. Excuse me. My friend was wondering if you had found an elven man and an orcish man that had ventured out this way.
At the mention of that, you see his face kind of like sneer a little bit, kind of goes like, yes.
We're not sure exactly what they're doing. We know.
I don't know. I just know that we have been called in because of whatever something happened when they went in that part of the forest.
We were concerned about.
It was a very ancient part of the forest, one that hadn't been touched for many, many, many years.
And they probably did something they shouldn't have.
The Markedon can only be called with a great, great, great thing has been done against the forest. So, whatever they did,
Was very bad.
maybe they didn't do it, but they certainly were part of it, because they're the only ones that I saw go in there. Well, not me personally, but the other Fae that I have talked to.
She was trying to create havoc.
He's good at that.
She is. And I'd kind of be like, okay, let me translate for my party. So according to the Fae around here, they did see them go into a very ancient part of the forest around here. And I mean, you saw you saw their expression.
Fair enough.
Whether they caused it or something they did had a chain effect.
So
It's
not
lovely.
just a coincidence.
Does he know if they're still alive?
I kind of like look back. I know they went missing about a month ago, about a moon ago. Have you heard anyone see them since this?
Fortunately, like I
already
said, there's an aura that protects this creature, where it's very hard. When they went in there, they never came out. I don't know if they're still alive or not.
All right.
But whatever's going on, it's still going on, so...
I just kind of like shake my head back to the group, and I'm like, there's an aura that potentially protects but covers the Markedon, so it's incredibly hard to find. And they went through that aura and into that area, and they haven't come back out. The fairies aren't sure, or the Fae aren't sure if they're still alive. So,
Wonderful.
I mean, we could give him the extra totem idol thing.
Or we can give it to anyone we find along the way that might help.
and he's not the biggest fan. I mean, they are created from tainted cores, so I don't think I can always ask, but
What's the likelihood we're gonna run into other people out here?
the elf or the orc.
The elf or the orc could be working for the Markedon or be dead.
And this could make them not. Which means one less person we might potentially kill.
Wait, this can live unalive people? Is that
I'm
what
just
you-
talking
Not
about a
exactly.
potential if it's working with the Markadon. I doubt it's intentionally. This thing is providing a protection against them. This might stop that, if that is a thing. I don't even know. It's just a hypothetical.
I mean, it's good to keep us on it, or it on us. It's corrupted. I really wouldn't want to give it to the Sealy Court because they are of nature and it could go south.
I mean, you could get rid of it after it's done, but
Well, no, I mean, like, if it touches the idol is technically corrupted because it's made out of the cores. And the cores, when put in nature, even when we touch it, it's not necessarily a good thing. Like, she has protections on it.
Which is kind of why I'm assuming
But-
there might be some sort of mind control from when I first touched the core. There was something going on there mentally.
Yeah. So, but is there anything else you guys want me to ask it?
does it know anybody else in the forest that might be an ally to us to help bring this shit down? Because I think 5 of us against whatever the hell this is going to be a little difficult.
It has told me the members of the court that have entered the aura have not come back out, and they've assumed they've perished. So,
Or it's making an army.
So it's safe to say that if it's been over a month for both the elf and the orc, they could be dead or be part of that said army.
yeah. But, I mean, I asked if they wanted to join us, and their job right now is just to try to control the ripple effect that the Markadon is causing, because they've lost so many of their order that they can't go much further past here because they don't have the members.
Best way to control it is by taking it down, but that can't force anybody.
That's what we're here for. Let's go find ourselves a big beastie tomorrow, huh?
We don't even know what it looks like.
No. We don't.
Does it know what it looks like?
No, it hasn't seen it. I just kind of like turned back to the thorn. We were just intending to finish our rest before trying to face it ourselves tomorrow. Do you know, I mean, you're here, obviously, but do you know if this area is safe enough from the influence?
I will guard over you for the night.
We greatly appreciate it. And I'm just like, we got a guard, guys.
Awesome.
Hooray.
Kind of creepy looking. Don't tell I said that.
The Fae are not what we of this realm are used to.
Hey, it looks less creepy than that other thing.
Fact.
Yeah, that is
It doesn't have
fair.
a face in its face.
But it looks like an unfinished puppet.
I would just not speak its name.
That's why
Please.
it happened.
Great. Love that.
What was it called again?
No. But I just kind of like sit back down and give like a little nod towards it. Would I know if thorns have names traditionally?
They do.
They do. But do they operate in the way of the Fae and like you don't really ask names? Or is that more just pixies and stuff?
Thorns are like, they're mischievous and they often get into trouble, but they're also more, as far as Fae go, like more serious. So, and they don't, at least according to what you know, they don't have any like weird effects with them where like, oh, you say your name or like whatever else like that. They're more like guardians. Like
Okay.
they are created.
For a purpose, they're not really of trickery.
They
They're
certainly
mischievous, but they're not like the Jacardia
No.
or whatever the thing is.
Yeah, they don't have any like weird alternate effect. They are kind of like
Street.
in a way, kind of like the first like ground soldier, more or less.
Okay.
But they're still pretty rare because they only come out when necessary.
Yeah. So I would just be like, I am called Vera. It's good to have an ally.
Agreed. Levon, Thorngard.
Live on
Thorngard.
Thorngard. We will do our best tomorrow to cut this at its source.
I can take you to the barrier.
That would be fantastic. And I just kind of reiterate that to the party, like, they can take us all the way to the barrier. It's where the Markedon is, so.
Wonderful. So this thing is fey in nature?
The thorn?
No, the
Markedon.
You've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
So it's connected to the Fae despite not being Fae. Or at least the Fae respond to it.
Well, I mean,
It's in nature.
It's nature, and it only comes about when something devastating happens to this forest, to the forest.
Well, let's finish our rest and be ready for tomorrow.
Sounds good to me. And I just thank them again and go back to trancing, I guess.
Sorry, this seemed very up your alley.
Indeed.
The Fae could visit Vera in her trance dreams, since you connect to the Fae while dreaming. You can hang out with them,
Is that how it works?
I mean, technically, yeah, kind of.
possibly.
Well, let's hope the Markedon doesn't find you in your trance.
That would be awful.
So, next morning you wake up. You all feel nice and rested, and Levon is standing there. Doesn't look like he's standing at like the entrance, and he's just literally just standing there. He's not looking at you guys. He's looking out at the forest.
What if it's something similar to a Markedon causing a problem with the southern elves? Maybe just a grander scale.
Wouldn't they have more unseelie people down there?
I would just, like, as I get up and, like, stretch, and, like, finish getting ready for the day, I would just, as he asked me that, I just greet him again and just say, Lidon, do you know, is the Markedon a fey creature? Or...
He kind of like gives you like a shrug, and he kind of goes, "My understanding that it is not Fae.
just of nature
It is,
inherent?
yeah, because it doesn't." He kind of like shrugs. He kind of goes, "I, what I understand about it, which is very limited, mind you, it's not a Fae entity because no Fae can talk to the damn thing. It is just whatever it is. So."
It's its own unique thing. Okay. Well,
If it was Fae,
we would know.
we would know. But it is definitely... If it is a Fae, it is a really, really angry one.
Fair. Have you ever heard of this material plane's southern forest where...
I've never been there personally, but I have heard of it.
Have you heard of the thing that hunts?
Well, everyone has.
You haven't heard of what it is, have you?
It hunts us.
It just hunts everything.
No.
Okay.
That operates in the actual Fae realm.
Yes.
This is not on the Fae realm. This is just here.
Yeah. I thought so. Never hurts to check. Part of the reason why I got into this is because of all of the trouble down there.
Well, I understand that. If you're from there, I've heard it is very bad.
You never know if you're gonna come back. So it's keeps you feeling human-like.
Do you wish to set out?
I kind of turn to everyone at that. Are we all ready?
No,
As we're gonna be.
I still think this is a terrible idea.
I mean,
Well,
we signed up to kill powerful and terrifying monsters, and I mean that's kind of right up this alley.
I was happy sticking with the Stonehold warriors.
well, we can always go back and deal with the politics in the town.
And then we would have to fight other crazy shit. This is a new crazy shit that not many have fought.
Yeah.
Definitely take back a trophy of it if it's a possible thing to do with it.
Well, we have the cores.
Yeah, we have those.
That's kind of a trophy.
Yeah,
if
it's a
they
trophy.
survive whatever
Mhm.
happens.
Also, it's a being of nature. It's its own thing. It's definitely not fair. So,
That's worrisome.
yeah. Yeah. So, let's get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
And I'd look over at Levon and give him a nod.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Let's go then.
Concern.
All right, so you all head out. As you head out, Levon shows you a path through the forest, and as he does, you can see that the forest seems to be changing quite rapidly around you. You can see that the trees here are becoming thicker, and like nature is wild here. Like it's not just trees, it's like the trees are wilder here. The roots are like coming out of the ground. The leaves are bigger. You can just see everything looks bigger and more closer to nature in this area. And as you're walking along, you even see wolves and horses that look bigger and stronger and just more closer to the wild of nature in its prime. As you're doing that, you come to what looks to be this shifting kind of barrier. And the only reason why you can even, well, you can see it because it looks like a literal wall of thorns, but there seems to be a gray mist fog that is hovering right outside of it. And he kind of looks at it and he kind of goes, this is what resists anybody coming to this area. We can find it because we are Fae, but almost anybody else gets lost in the woods before they reach this point.
It's an intimidating wall.
Fun.
And if you look at the wall and the tree line, the trees become extra thick here, and the canopy seems to almost make the sun disappear entirely. You can still see little stretches of it, but this wall seems to envelop into the forest, and that's what you see.
I cast Mage Armor on myself.
I
Fair enough.
cast light on my shield for those who cannot see in the dark.
It's not dark, it's just,
Not yet.
no.
I still think
Not
this
yet.
is the worst idea ever. Let it be known.
I mean, we can't come all this way, having collected all 6 orbs to do this exact thing,
Promising to help.
and then not do it.
Yeah. We're not really much adventurers if we don't actually go out and fight things that are scary.
I mean, we've already have fought things that are scary. I feel
Yeah.
like. if
Well, we
we're
only
gonna
fought those things to get here.
We're already insane. Let's just finish the job.
Yeah. We're helping out a whole forest. Hopefully.
Why are you all so quick to wanting to die?
Because we've been doing...
Capitalism.
I've already faced much worse things than the... Well, like, not necessarily worse than these, but gotten into scary things before.
And just so you guys know, today is Novra, 5th week of Azrael.
It's here or a dragon.
Yeah.
I think our chances here are a little bit better than a dragon.
But we know what to expect with a dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't expect the undead one.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'd look over at Levon.
Wait, was I part of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wasn't that Slasher?
No.
No, that was us.
Okay.
Remember, because it was
I don't remember. There's so many.
What's her
things.
face that we saved?
He looks at you and kind of goes,
Right.
"Is there anything else I can help you with?"
Any recommendations for getting in?
Well, he looks at your idol
Kitchen
thing
thing?
and he kind of goes, "Something tells me that that will help you.
That would make sense.
I don't know where you got it, but whoever did that."
I walk up to the barrier.
It's
Is there anything else I can help you with before you go?
I think that's it. Thank you again.
But do you know a way to get away from that the thing on your arm? Or at least delay it as much as possible.
I don't know. Vera just like,
Make a wisdom check real quick. You want to roll under your wisdom score.
well, great. Thanks for telling me that. I did not
Okay,
do that.
go ahead.
Ask away.
Now I feel like I'm pigeonholed to ask.
You don't have to.
Well, no, because then it's technically meta gaming.
I didn't tell you if it was good or bad.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't even gonna ask. I was gonna ask if he was gonna be here if we come back.
Okay, that's fine. That's
That's
whatever you
fine.
want to ask.
Yeah.
I was just telling you to make a
Yeah.
wisdom check.
Words. Will you still be here if we do defeat this and make it back?
If I'm alive, but I won't be standing here the whole time.
That's fair, but we will see if we run into each other again. And
He flips out an arrow and kind of goes, "You could shoot this into the sky, and if I hear it, I'll come to this location."
I'll just go ahead and take the arrow and slide it in.
Write down one raptor call arrow.
Okay. And I just thank him again and turn over to Thera and be like, we can ask him after.
Okay.
If we make it out of here, then it'll become more relevant again.
Yeah, if we die, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Problem solved. Kind of. So, we walk towards the thorn barrier thingy.
Okay. So as you get to the thorn barrier, you feel like some resistance, but immediately it seems to like meld away from you, and it literally opens up around you. Not like fully around you, just like literally around your body. So like they're like still like right here, but you can just walk through. And if you continue walking, it takes you about like a solid 30 seconds of just not like fast walking, but slow walking to get through this. And then when you get on the other side, you can now see that there is this forest in front of you. This forest immediately strikes you as kind of different because it is semi-dark in here, and there's this low-hanging gray fog that sticks to the ground. And you can see the trees here are just as they were outside. However, something feels eerily off about this place. There is something that is causing you to feel both fear but also unease.
You just
Like the very
shudder.
trees and the very nature here is staring upon you.
Kind of like look around at the group and be like, this is nasty.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Does anyone have track?
I'm pretty sure you have the feet for it.
Everyone stares at the rando person. guess I do have tracking.
Perfect. Make me a survival check.
Fuck. And it's a +2 for my survival check. I
Um,
think, or is it a +4?
What's up?
we've been using detect magic to follow the trail before, so I detect magic.
You don't see a trail anymore.
Okay.
Wonderful.
What do I add to it? That's real shit.
Hmm?
What do I add to it? Because those real shit.
Your survival.
Your survival.
Oh, thank God. Oof. 13.
All right. And with that, you guys find a peculiar set of tracks leading you farther into the forest. They appear humanoid in nature. However, that's where we will call it for tonight.